Hello, and welcome to the information sessions for Charles Sturt University's Graduate Certificate in ICT Education. This 10-minute information session will attempt to answer the question, is this course for me? We'll look at the entrance requirements for getting into this course. The target audience will let you know exactly who this course is tailored for. We'll also look at how you stand to benefit from this course, and next we'll specify the qualifications you can gain from completing this course. Finally, we'll also provide some information on the doors this course opens for all successful graduates. Okay, so to be eligible to undertake the course, there are a number of different possibilities. You may have come through the traditional teaching channels. Those who hold a Bachelor of Education or a Teaching Diploma or Diploma of Education qualify for this course. We've also recently had a significant increase in interest from TAFE teachers, and so there is now a generalised qualification requirement for all TAFE teachers. They must have a Certificate for in Training and Assessment, an industry qualification, and at least 4 years' experience as a TAFE teacher. There are also many teachers with significant teaching experience who do not fit into these categories. We assess these teachers on an individual basis and we'll be happy to hear from you. Our contact details are provided at the end of this presentation. Most importantly, this course focuses on the practical application of ICT skills in education, and so all applicants must either be a practicing teacher or have access to the planning and execution of classes. Now this means that even if you don't have your own classes to teach, you may still be able to undertake the course if you have a friend or colleague who'd be happy to lend you their class from time to time for you to teach. Also note that by class, we mean any training or education group you have access to. We've had a whole range of teachers in our course working with an even wider range of community and education groups. So who is this course specifically aimed at? Well, our target audience is definitely not IT gurus. If you know Microsoft back to front and can make Adobe dance, then this course is just not for you. We do, on the other hand, cater for K-12 teachers, TAFE teachers, alternative educators, and teachers from any key learning area you care to name. The key is enthusiasm. Most of all, we're looking for teachers who are interested in improving their education skills. People who want to add another string to their teaching bow by becoming more confident, knowledgeable ICT users. So the next question is, how do we make a course suitable for so many different teachers and trainers all at once? Well, as a teacher myself, I can say that there are many different types of people working in this profession, but there are some things which many of us have in common. Many teachers lack the funds and time to undertake large-scale IT training. We do the occasional one-off after-school session, maybe once a year or even once a term, but it's a struggle to develop a wide range of ICT skills through this sort of approach. And a number of research papers from around Australia also tell us that most teachers can send and receive email, construct basic Word files, and that sort of thing. Many of us can also use basic Excel functions. Some can even navigate around networks, and a few can even create their own web pages. And most of these are productivity functions. We could perform similar tasks with our computers, but computers are rarely used for creative purposes. The interesting thing is that enthusiasm is not a problem for most teachers. We often hear that teachers are interested in finding relevant training to increase their IT skills, to become more creative and inventive with their computer use, especially in the classroom. However, when we ask about the ICT skills that teachers use with their class at the moment, we hear that many people either don't have the confidence to create extensive ICT-based activities, or, and a common phrase we hear, is, I just don't have the time to do this. I've got too much on my plate, too much on my desk to clear at the moment, and I don't have the time to sit down for hours and work out one new activity for tomorrow. We've used this research to create the basic starting point of our course. If any or all of these points match your experience of ICT, then you're in the right place. If you'd like to see how the course addresses these points specifically, subject by subject, or in the detail of our approach, then go ahead and click on the approach information session on our website. So how will graduates benefit from our course? Well, we focus on giving all of our students increased confidence, skills, and knowledge in using Microsoft and/or Adobe for their planning and teaching. Graduates will also have vastly increased ICT experience. In the course of their Microsoft or Adobe studies, our students look at creating web quests, websites, animated graphics, an educational online community, and designing an ICT peer coaching network for their school. Our students also review the usefulness of different software or operating systems. They publish newsletters and new books and conduct an inventory and improvement of their school's ICT professional development plan. Students in our course are also marked on their abilities to plan and implement all of these activities within a real practical setting. So we focus on the practical or hands-on approach to educating through ICT. So besides these ICT skills and added confidence, what do you get at the end of this course? Well, in simple terms, 1 year of part-time study will give you a graduate certificate in ICT education. 2 years of part-time study will give you the graduate diploma. Both of these are fully certified qualifications with Charles Sturt University. There are also further options. The course opens up some very interesting doors for further education and IT qualifications if you choose to take that road in the future. First of all, the work you complete in this course will also prepare you to attempt Microsoft Specialist and Adobe Associate qualifications. Basically, these qualifications are gained via online exams. That's if you choose to sit them. This might sound a bit confronting and technical, but the textbooks for our course are actually the same texts that you would use to prepare for these qualifications. At the end of the course, you'll have already spent 8 months studying for those qualifications. And the best thing is, the MCAS and Adobe Associate Quals are recognised throughout the industry worldwide. They make you an internationally qualified IT authority. The graduate diploma, the 2 years of part-time study, articulates directly into a Master of Education. So for teachers with an undergraduate degree in education, say a Bachelor of Ed or a Dip Ed, the graduate diploma can be turned straight into a Master of Education. As soon as you've finished your 8 subjects with our grad dip, you just have to study 4 more subjects for a full Master of Education. There are a choice of different specialisations with CSU's Master of Ed. You can specialise in ICT, leadership, English as a second language. There's a whole wide range of different things you could be a specialist in with just those 4 extra subjects. And finally, for TAFE teachers, the graduate diploma articulates into a Bachelor of Vocational Education and Training. So TAFE teachers who've completed the grad dip only need to complete 8 further subjects with CSU to be awarded the Bachelor of Vocational Ed and Training. So that's the end of this information session. We do provide a series of additional information sessions. To hear how this course was researched and developed by Charles Sturt University, Microsoft and the IT Masters, view the background information session. To hear about our unique, targeted and engaging approach to educating teachers in the use of ICT, view our approach session. And for information on course fees, how to apply for the course and how to obtain a scholarship, go to the Fees, Scholarships and Applications session. Or if you'd like to speak to us directly, our phone number is 1300 885 685. And you can contact us via email at inquiries@itmasters.edu.au. Thanks very much for your time.